Okay, we now move on to speaking part 2, and your topic is describe a natural talent that you want to improve. Now this is very easy cue card. Any natural talent, singing, painting, drawing, playing piano, anything like that. Even it can be a game or anything like that, right? Describe a natural talent you want to improve, present tense, like sports, music, or whatever you want to say. What it is, the talent you have. And even if you don't have the talent, you can pretend, right? There's no problem. When you discovered it, past tense, one day I was singing in the bathroom and then I realized my voice is so beautiful and all that. How you want to improve it? Method, you want to join any academy or whatever. And how you feel about it. Now this is the final thing, your feelings about that thing. So you will now have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
I think in this world everyone has got a talent. Some born with their many talents, but if I talk about myself, I'm not a talented person, but I may have a little interest in dancing. Since my childhood, whenever I'm home alone, I always do freestyle dancing. And there are many types of dancing like hip hop, break dance, and many more. But I love to do freestyle dancing. Recently, in my cousin's wedding, me and my cousins decided to surprise my cousins and his fiancée to with performance of dance. After the dance performance, everyone appreciate us for our dancing. On that time, my cousin's friend. After that time, my cousin's friend. Who runs a dancing academy, she tells me, she asked me where from I learned that moves. And then when I told her I don't learn from anywhere, she asked me, I will improve this dancing. Maybe you will be a career out of it. In your future. That day I realized that I have a talent, that is dancing, because
okay, thank you. Uski mangni to nahi chudwa di thi. Huh? The fiancé said, you are good. Yeah, I don't like him and all that. Okay, listen, overall it's fine, and you had very good thing, like you were talking about. Do you really do the choreography?
Nahi sir ji, वैसे मैंने
okay, you just thought about it. Very good. That's very good. So you said types of dancing. It should be types of dance, right? Yes. And then you said fiancé, which is wrong pronunciation. The right one is fiancé. It's a French word. Yes. Whether male or female, we pronounce it as fiancé. In French, we pronounce it as fiancé.
Like, so fiancé के अलावा अगर कुछ choose करना चाहें तो
would be wife, future wife. But fiancé is appropriate word. It's good vocabulary, by the way, right? And then you said they appreciate us. It should have been appreciated us. And then you said on that time. It should have been at that time. And in IELTS speaking cue card, never start a dialogue. She said, I said, she said, I said. You know, there we involve direct and indirect narration.
Yes.
So when you say she said, she wanted to tell me something, I said, I replied, she said. Instead of saying that, simply narrate it like she truly appreciated us and she told us various things about dance because she had some experience about it. So she really encouraged me, and that was where I decided to do something like that. So don't say I said, she said, I said, she said. Never do any dialogue thing in your speaking. Overall it was fine, but just grammatical mistakes like that and all that. Now let's move on to speaking part 3. Do you think artists with talents should focus on their talents?
Yes, I think it is very important for them because they are famous because of their talents. If they are not passionate with their talent,
if they do not get fascinated,
if they do not get fascinated, then they will be lose their career
they lose their career. Okay, so just focus the word like focus. For example, do you think artists with talents should focus on their talents? Yes, I think the artists who've got certain natural talents, they must pay attention. Now they said focus, you say pay attention.
Yes.
Examiner will say, wow, that's good, smart boy, huh? Like that. Okay, let's go on. Is it possible for us to know the children who are 3 or 4 years old that they will become musicians or dancers in the future?
I think it is not possible because in the age of 3 or 4, children are very curious and very sensitive, and they pay their attentions in everything around their world, are they around them.
Yeah.
So
For this type of answer, you can use the word, it is hard to predict.
it's hard to
It is hard to forecast, or it is hard to say something about future, that what would they do, because children are just like, they have temporary interests. For the time being, they develop their interest in something. So if a child is a singer today, we cannot say that their child will become accomplished singer in the future. It is very hard to predict, estimate, expect, predict. Use wording like that. Okay, let's go on. Why people like to watch talent shows, or why do people like to watch talent shows?
I think I am not a big fan of talent shows, but some people of majority watch talent shows because of they are full of entertainment and also based on reality, and some people related them with their reality.
Some people
shows.
relate them with their own life, and they want to develop that talent. So therefore, talent shows are very popular.
Important.
Just you need to connect your ideas together and focus the organization of your answer. Organization means you start your answer, you elaborate the points, and at the end you conclude your answer. Right? It's just like opening,
Yes.
elaborating, and then closing.
सर वो कभी ना
English.
वर्ड थोड़ा सा ना याद नहीं आता या फिर
Okay.
निकलता
मंगनी हो गई कि नहीं?
नहीं सर
नहीं हुई ना, तो फिर तो नहीं होना चाहिए कोई मसला मसाइल. All right, thank you. So the way you performed, like honestly and strictly, I'll give you a 5.5 now. But with a little improvement, you can make it more than that. Right?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.